From good to great coaching, Sue Anderson, our life coach, joins us this morning. Good morning to you, Sue.
Good morning, Mike.
And your big night coming up on Saturday night.
Yes, it's this Saturday night. It's the Unbullyable fundraiser for two anti-bullying charities. One's Angel's Goal and the other one's Brodie's Law Foundation. And I must say I'm just so inspired and impressed by Ballarat businesses. I've been going around myself, Greg Whitecross, and also my husband Chris, and we've been approaching businesses for donations for the silent auction items.
Yep.
And I've just been overwhelmed with the response. So we're looking at probably over $4,000 worth of products and vouchers have been donated for the night.
Oh, that's marvellous, isn't it? People are very generous, aren't they?
They are, yeah. And I guess when they hear, anti-bullying, if 1 in 4 people have been affected, it could be them, it could be someone in their family or someone they know. So they're very much behind this cause. Well,
one of your special guests we have on the phone now, and his name is John Caldwell. John is the ambassador for Angel's Goal, which is one of the charities that you're just referring to. Just last week, he was awarded Victorian of the Year. But I'll tell you what, doesn't he have an absolutely extraordinary story to tell? He, in some cases, not the nicest of stories either in his early childhood. We'll have a chat with him now. He's on the line. John, good morning to you.
Morning, Mike. Morning, Sue.
Sue, you might want to put the headphones on and you'll be able to hear John as well, because he just said good morning to you.
Good morning, John.
John, tell us a little bit about your story. And just before you do, I tell you what, your book, which has just been released this year, Full Throttle, I'm going to go out and buy as soon as I've finished work today, because I want to read this amazing story of yours, one that started off in a shocking way, but you've beaten all the odds.
Yeah, I have. Thanks, Mike. All book sales are welcome. I appreciate that. Look, sometimes on radio I think they want to beep out my story. Bits of it are pretty chaotic and tragic, but all centred around bullying. So I had bullying in the home, I had bullying in school, I had social bullying. We were an extremely poor family and we travelled a lot. So first up, I was always the new kid in school. Every 2 or 3 months, new kid in school. So you're targeted for that. Often the only kid without a uniform, sometimes the only kid without shoes in the school. And always had a bit of a softer personality. So before I even knew what gay was, I was targeted for being gay. So I really copped it from all angles, all the way through school.
Yeah. You had, you'd have to say that your life was, around your family particularly, was quite dysfunctional, wasn't it? It was, you had parents who involved with alcohol and a lot of violence, and you lost your dad at a very early age. You were at a very early age when you lost your dad.
Yeah, the family was quite dysfunctional and I think very lost in some ways. So there was things I guess children should never see, but our parents didn't have the built-in ability to protect us from that. They'd gone on about their life of dysfunction, and we were just the onlookers. So when I was 11, my father, who I believe was mentally unstable, took his own life as well. So that added fuel to the fire there.
At the age of 15, you were homeless.
Yeah, 15. After my dad died, I had some foster care and was abused both physically and mentally in those environments. So 15, I decided I had to leave school, which unfortunate, but I wanted to be a lawyer, so had to give up on the dreams. And currently at 15, leaving school, having nowhere to live, having no job, as many young people do today, I thought, this is it for me. I believed what I was told. I believed I was worthless. I was pathetic. And when you get to that point, you do think, well, what's the point? Why would you want to endure a lifetime of this? So at that point, 15 years old, I absolutely very strongly considered suicide as my only option.
Yeah. What was the turning point for you, John?
I wouldn't say that there was a turning point exactly, but I can say what I took inspiration from, strangely enough, was television and watching lifestyles of other people in other countries. And I thought, oh, this life that I've lived doesn't have to be what it's like. You can change this. And I just dug in and I took an entry-level job in a fast food business and took the worst shifts and worked hard and worked my way up to being one of the top executives in that company over many, many years.
Yeah. Now, well, you've got Full Throttle, a book out. You're involved in a number of things. Tell us about the LA-based talent agency reality TV pilot that you want to see, which is based on the book, I believe, is it?
It is. The book's called Full Throttle because part of, I guess, the fun part of my journey was that as I got a bit older and a bit more successful and started my own company, lifestyle came with that. So I had quite a fun, flamboyant lifestyle, work hard, play hard. Yeah. And it was suggested by a number of people in the industry that we do some recording of that lifestyle to show the full process of it, working extremely hard, being involved in many organisations, founding a few different businesses in different countries, charity expeditions in different countries. So we filmed some bits and pieces, and I've been very fortunate that it's been picked up by a talent agency in LA who's going to start marketing it next year as a reality show.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting for us.
Anti-bullying is very important to you, isn't it?
It's probably the most important thing that I work on, and I say I'm very fortunate that my corporate life has taken off as well as it has, because it allowed me the time, the resources and the flexibility to go and do this that I'm extremely passionate about, and that is looking for people or groups of people that are where I was many, many years ago, who sadly don't think that they can make it, who don't think that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully just giving them that little push in the right direction to show them that it can be different and that they're not alone.
I'm glad to know that you're speaking at schools and community groups, and you're getting around, and particularly at schools is an important area for somebody like you to speak, because I would say that there would be young students after listening to you would find you quite inspirational.
That's the goal, and we hope so. But I think I really hope that it's not just the people getting bullied that I can inspire. I hope we can inspire the bullies to realise that, you know, at some point, the people that the girl that's a bit gangly and hasn't developed into a body that they're making fun of will become the next Jennifer Hawkins. The boy who dresses a little more flamboyantly will become the next Alex Perry. These people are different. They're not wrong. And I hope by getting out educating even the bullies, that they'll understand that the differences that they criticise now will eventually be celebrated in life.
When will we see this documentary?
The documentaries are probably going to be out mid-next year. It's a bit of a slow one because I'm profiling one family from each country to highlight the global effects of bullying. So it's not all being filmed here. Right. So we're aiming for mid-next year at this point. Yeah,
all right. Well, we look forward to that. And what was it like to be awarded Victorian of the Year?
It was unbelievable. So I said as I that both myself and a lot of other people use the word humble quite a lot these days, and I think when my name got called out was the first time I realised what it meant. Interestingly, I've been able to reflect a little, and the reason I was so shocked was I heard the other finalists and some of the amazing achievements that they have made and the lives that they've touched, and I think I do what I do, and I don't stop to think about just how many people we might be affecting. And the statistics tell us that up to 49% of young people in today's age have considered suicide at some point. So hopefully what we're doing could literally be affecting millions of people. So now that I've stopped and taken stock of that, I'm proud to say that I do think it's a deserving award, and I'm really proud, and I take it with honour.
Good on you, mate. And we're looking forward to having you here in Ballarat on Saturday night as well. Sue, did you want to say something?
No, I just wanted to let everyone know that John will be coming to our fundraiser this Saturday night, and he's going to be the guest speaker. And having heard John speak before, I can guarantee you that it's a very powerful speech. And I'm just, so grateful to you, John, for taking the time out to travel up to Ballarat for Saturday night. So if anyone's interested, you can get tickets at the door now. So it's 7:45 at Jackson's & Co. in Ballarat.
Have you been to Ballarat before, John?
I have been to Ballarat, but this is going to be the most exciting time I've been to Ballarat. I'm absolutely proud to be coming and being part of this unbelievable thing. And we're going to do a lot more work with Sue on this because we want to help her get to this million unbullyable people. I think it's one of the most amazing initiatives that I've come across, so I'm really proud to be involved.
Well, we're pleased to have had you on the show this morning too, John. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Good
Thanks,
on you,
John.
mate. There's John Caldwell, bullying survivor and youth advocate, and we'll let John go. But what an amazing fellow! Just extraordinary and inspirational.
He really is. He really is. And even, you know, I've met him quite a few times now. Even just being, you know, around him, it sounds a bit strange, but he's inspiring just to be around.
Yeah.
Just, you know, he's obviously very passionate about this because of his personal story, but also wanting to help others like that is just fantastic.
You know, he started off in a family that was just really horrendous, and we didn't go into a great deal of detail, and we won't now. But to be able to come out of that and do the wonderful work that he's doing now, is it any wonder he finds himself Victorian of the Year? You know.
Yeah, so I was really excited because because he's an ambassador for Angel's Goal, I'd already invited him on Saturday night. So then when I heard that he was Victorian of the Year, I was like, yeah, that's great for him, but it's also great for our night to be able to say, you know, we have a Victorian of the Year.
Well, the other thing is too, it's great for the cause, Sue.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
So that's wonderful. All right, well, you'll be able to hear him speak at Sue's very special night, the fundraiser for Angel's Goal and Brodie's Law Foundation, all in all, and of course the launching of your book, Unbullyable, this Saturday night, and 7:45 said tickets at the door.
Yes.
All right, very good, this Saturday night. And Sue, thank you very much, and good luck for the night.
Thank you. I'll tell you all about it next week.
I'm sure you will. Sue Anderson from Good to Great Coaching, 29 minutes past 11.